Hi, so you're considering moving to Algonquin, Illinois, but you are not 100% sure if this suburb is for you. And Algonquin is a west suburb of Chicago, and I put together a list of 8 things that I dislike about that area. Maybe that will help you decide if you truly want to move here. I hope you stay till the end because number 1 is extremely important and you cannot miss that while searching for the property in Algonquin. And if you are new to my channel, my name is Joanna and I'm a Chicago metro area realtor. So if you are in need of real estate advice with selling or buying real estate, I'd be more than happy to help you. All my information is in the description below. Please do not hesitate and reach out. But now I'm happy to present you with my list. Let's start. Number 8, construction. It's great that Algonquin is growing and we are developing a lot in the area. Especially in the past few years, downtown Algonquin has been going through some changes. Of course, great changes, but what comes with it is, of course, the construction. But not only downtown is growing, we're building a lot of homes and new restaurants, especially along Randall Road and Algonquin Road. There's a lot of new businesses that are coming to town. And of course, this is the plus for the area that we have so many new developments happening, but at the same time, the construction is ongoing and you have to be okay with it. Number 7 is traffic. Okay, it ain't Chicago, right? But we still have a lot of traffic, especially around rush hours. And the 2 major streets in Algonquin, which is Algonquin Road and Randall Road, both get congested in the mornings and the afternoons. So if you are planning to drive to work, you have to calculate a little bit extra time to get to the highway and to get to the work. Once you get to the highway, you pretty much have a smooth ride till you get to the Cumberland intersection. So keep that in mind if you're planning on driving to work. Number 6 is public transportation. Algonquin does not have a train station. If you are planning to travel by train, by metro, to downtown Chicago for work, which we have a lot of people actually traveling from Algonquin and surrounding suburbs to downtown Chicago for work, you will have to get from Algonquin to the nearest metro station. We have 2 metro stations, which is Crystal Lake and Cary. So it's going to be about 10 to 15 minutes to commute to those train stations. So keep that in mind when planning to travel by train to downtown. Number 5 is the nightlife. And I think it's a big one, especially for someone that is moving from downtown Chicago. Although I can speak from the experience, we usually get people from northwest suburbs that are moving into the west suburbs and they're already a little bit more adjusted. Don't be surprised that your favorite local bar or if your favorite restaurant is gonna stop serving food around 9 p.m. and stop serving drinks around 9:30. Some restaurants are closing even sooner. They may be open a little bit later on the weekends, but I wouldn't count on it. So if you are a person that loves to party and loves to get into the bars like in the late afternoon, late evening, you may rethink moving into this area. Number 4 is weather. If you are moving not from Chicago but from a different state into the area, you gotta still consider the weather. We have 4 seasons here in Chicago and Algonquin is no different. And I want to mention that even if you are moving from Chicago or northwest suburbs, you have to expect a little bit different weather. What it means, we are much closer to Wisconsin border, so we definitely are getting more snow in the winter and more rain in spring and fall. So if you are moving from a different state, definitely get ready to experience some extreme weather. Although I feel like we have been spoiled in the past few years because the winters were very mild, you still have to remember that you are in the Midwest and you will experience that 4 season. And living in Algonquin, closer to Wisconsin, it's gonna be definitely colder and definitely more snowy. Number 3 is property taxes. And even though I feel like from experience that I have with my clients, if someone is moving from northwest suburbs to Algonquin area to the west suburbs, you definitely pay a little bit less taxes, property taxes, for much more square footage. Although we still living in Illinois, and Illinois is a pretty high property tax. So you have to remember about that. Number 2, school district. Yes, Algonquin has a really good school district. We're talking about District 300 and District 150A, which is a Huntley school district. That some part of that school district belongs to Algonquin, but still there are some areas that you really have to be careful about the schools that you're choosing. So I have a lot of clients that have been moving around Algonquin, like they want to stay in the area, but they want to make sure that their kids are going to better schools. So you definitely have to pay attention where your house is located. Number 1 is a flood zone. You have to be extremely careful where you are buying in Algonquin, especially if you are dreaming about a property near water, which of course Algonquin has to offer. So just keep that in mind, that flood insurance may be very, very costly. We're talking about $1,000 to $5,000 a yearly insurance for most of the homes that are located in the flood zone in Algonquin. So if you are buying in Algonquin area, make sure to explore and ask questions about the flood zone. If you are thinking about moving into Algonquin or maybe any of the surrounding areas, don't go anywhere. I made a video about 5 different towns in McHenry County that my clients are moving into. For the past 5 to 8 years, I've been watching them choosing those suburbs. So there is a lot of videos, and I hope you can enjoy that one as well, and maybe that will help you choose the right one, and it's going to be right here.